The Grands, the oldest championship in our beloved sport of bicycle motocross. It's the place where dreams can come true and where legends are made. It brings out the best racers and puts them on the greatest test. Will you make it through the gauntlet? Will you be standing victorious? Welcome to the 2017 USA BMX Grand National, the greatest race on earth.
There are some out there that can definitely take that hit.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I was watching a little bit in practice, and we saw a few girls going for it, but none of them successfully made it, so it should be interesting to see if they can pull it off.
Yeah, it's going to be a good show for sure. You know, with all that big jump going on, I know there's some high flyers that can come on back at it.
Yeah, but more importantly, let's talk about the pro show a little bit. We have a fantastic show lined up. Let's start off with the A-Pro races. What are some of the highlights with the A-Pros that you've seen?
Oh, we got some real fast riders out there right now. Get It Done Factory, yes. You're going to have Cameron, the Dirt Devil Moore, blowing it on out as he has been running pretty hard today. Kimmin coming at you out of the Netherlands. He's had some real good laps today as he's coming on to this one.
Yeah, we've been seeing, I really like watching Max Cans out of Australia. He took the big win yesterday. He's looking as a dominant force out there. And next up, we got our first title race with the Vet Pro class.
Yeah, Vet Pro always got it going on. Great racing. Kristen Besserine coming at you. Dr. Holeshot going after another title this year. The third one in a row. His fifth national #1 as he's got it going on. It's going to be a great race for him.
Yeah, the Vet Pro class is kind of mixed into two races going on. We have our top three that are taking the pro section. everybody else isn't. So in my opinion, the podium's locked up unless one of those three makes a mistake. So we kind of have 2 races going 1 through 3 and 4 through 8.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, exactly.
And then beyond that, we have our women class, and I think Elise Post is obviously a standout. She always is.
Yeah, absolutely. She's really running strong. Now, today in rounds, we saw Felicia Stansel. She had some really good laps that she put in, and she got a shot to drive this thing in up and around the corner. Brooke Crane getting things done for Haro. She had some really hot laps out there today as well. So we're going to see some mix and see what happens. But, again, the odds-on favorite will be Elise Post, as she's just been a dominant force this year.
Yeah, we do have some interesting facts. I'm not sure the exact points. But if Brooke Crane were to take this one, this would be her very first pro women's title, and she's doing it out of Central California, and she is a member of the USA Olympic team in 2012 and 2016. So it's a little bit of a long shot, but you never know what can happen here at the Grands. And what about Elise Post?
Elise is just phenomenal. This would be her 4th amateur, now in 6th pro title, which makes her the most winning BMXer of all time. She'll surpass Dominique Daniels with having the most #1 pro titles. She was a member of the Team USA in 2002 and 2016 games. She was a silver medalist this last year in 2016, and she's racing with the strength for 91.
And you can't forget that epic world championship that she won in Rock Hill earlier this year.
Absolutely. What a great race.
Now, the show that I think is going to be the most impressive tonight, we have the Elite Men's show, and the only reason I say it's going to be the most impressive is, let's be honest, the Vet Pro is fairly locked up, the Women's Pro is kind of locked up itself, but this title for the Elite Men is up for grabs 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to come down to a drag race between Connor Fields and Joris today. They are close enough in points that the winner is going to take all. So they're going to have some great rounds as they try to get through those semi-main events and into that main event.
And some really interesting stuff going on yesterday. For all the viewers that were watching yesterday, they might have noticed that Joris Daudet was in that first main event yesterday, and he was MIA for the main event 2 and 3. So I heard, rumor on the street is he got some bad food. The whole chase team minus Connor got food poisoning. They were all throwing up in between rounds and super sick. So that was a big shock for our guy going in #1 to miss main 2 and 3 and go in last place yesterday.
Yeah, that's going to potentially have an impact. He's out there today, made his way into them semi-main events. Hopefully he's gotten through that and is feeling back to go as they wind this thing down. You're going to have those runs. And then again, in the mix of that, you got the 44 bike, Anthony Dean. He is running hard out of Australia. He's been having some really good laps out there, and he can definitely get in the mix of this one and try to, shuffle that up a little bit.
Oh, man, Anthony's been looking fantastic. I called him for the win last year. I think he's got it in him because he's up. Anthony's up to win the race, as where Connor and Joris are up to win the title. So they have different mentalities going into this. Obviously, those guys, all three, want to win. But I'm going to throw Anthony in for my pick for the main event win tonight. I think he can hold it down. He's probably riding faster than I've ever seen him ride, and he's got nothing to lose at this point, everything to gain, as where Joris and Connor, they have a title to potentially lose, and that's going to be in the back of their mind when they go into a turn, elbows out, and Anthony's going to be able to go in there and go for broke if he uses that to his favor and kind of throws everything on the line.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to be a great run as we get through these semi-main events into those 3 rounds of the mains. Oh, we've also got that NAG 5 amateur title thing that we're going to be running for the boys and the girls tonight. They'll be starting those things off with their semi-main events, driving them on through. So we got a lot of good stuff in front of us tonight. Going to be a great show. So hopefully folks are getting buckled up and ready for this thing to kick off, because we're going to have a lot of fun coming your way.
Definitely, and I want to make this a little bit interactive for the viewers at home too. Feel free to reach out to us social media. All my social media is at Tyler Brown 316, so feel free to send me a message. I got my phone on me. I'll be checking it. What about you? What's your social media?
You can reach me at, I've reached out at Kevin Riedemann on Facebook. You can send me a message through that, and I'll take it out through Messenger, and we'll be listening along.
There we go. So don't be afraid to send us a message. We want to hear what you guys think. Maybe some good comments, some that we might have missed, and let's keep it entertaining and fun for everybody at home. Let's keep this thing interactive. This is what tonight's all about. It's going to be a heck of a show. We're about ready to crown some champions here tonight, so it's going to be awesome.
Oh, and then on top of all those champions, we have got the Golden Crank Award yet tonight, too.
Yes, that's the next thing I was going to speak about as well. First up, Rookie Pro of the Year. Who are our top 5?
Top 5 in the Rookie Pro of the Year, we got Alec Bobb, Cameron Moore, Kristen Long, Sophia Stafresta, and Zoe Fleming.
Those are some really good group of riders. It's been really cool to see all of them jump in the pro ranks and see how they've done this year. I would say Alec Bobb and Cameron Moore have definitely been two standouts in the A Pro class. Sophia Ferres has been phenomenal in Elite Women, already getting an Elite Women win and looking really good out there. So it's going to be a good show.
Absolutely. And then across from that, we've got the Pro of the Year. Top 5 riders are?
Oh, man, we have Elise the Beast Post, Anthony Dean, Connor Fields, Corbin Sherratt, and Shaylin Reno. We've seen 2 women jump in this top 5 this year, so that's really cool to see.
Yeah, and, they've both been riding super strong, and it's just neat to see that balance come out. Tyler, who do you think is the odds-on favorite to grab that one?
Oh, man, I don't know, because you have your USA World Champ with Corbin and Elise that are obviously 2 huge favorites by winning that race and doing it on home soil. With Connor winning the Olympic gold medal, he's obviously a favorite. But, I mean, Anthony Dean, he's a worldwide known favorite as well, and Shaylin Reno clearly has some fans.
Well, the nice part is the riders and everybody gets a vote in this, so it'll be great to see how that vote turns out as that comes on up here a little bit later. We've also got the Bike of the Year going at us and our top 5 in the Bike of the Year.
Oh, man, we've got Daylight Cycles, S Squared, Supercross, Throwdown, and Yes BMX. If you had to pick one of those, Kevin, which bike are you going to be riding? What's it going to be?
Oh, wow. Hell, that's a real tough question on that one because they're all such great bikes and they're all throwing out. I've seen a lot of things coming up the line this year from the Yes crew. They've been making some noise out there. There's a Supercross with their carbon fibers and coming on strong as they're a little bit out there everywhere. And then you can never count out the S Squared. They've got that stuff running strong.
Definitely, and I like Yes is really inventive. They're always trying something new. Daylight just has a really clean-looking bike, all around really good. They do some cool colors and stuff like that. But the other guys in there, I mean, they've just been a staple in BMX, and it's really cool to see. Last but not least, we got Team of the Year. Who do we have for Team of the Year?
Yeah, our top 5 for Team of the Year. We got Daylight Factory, Full Tilt Racing, Supercross BMX, Throwdown, and Yes BMX.
Oh, man, those are some good teams right there. You can't really go wrong with any one of those.
Oh, no, and there's, a good storyline in there. Full Tilt Racing, going from the bike shop team last year, grabbing up the title this year. They jump into the factory ranks,
yes,
and they're right in the hunt in a super tight point race, going to be coming right down to the line to that last main event tomorrow afternoon.
My man Fritz, he doesn't play around, so I know they obviously did an awesome job winning that bike shop team last year and straight into the factory ranks. That is definitely a team to be reckoned with. They don't play around.
Oh, yeah, they've got some real top names on there. Along with other teams in there. Supercross has been around for a long time. They do a great job with everything that they've got going on, so it's going to be neat to see. And then Throwdown, they're the ones out there. They got that bright neon and black on all their riders. You can pick them out from a mile away as an announcer, and they've got some really class riders that are going to be running on their team as well.
Yeah, those guys, I mean, I think any one of those factory teams, they have amateur killers. They know how to put together a good team, and it obviously proves the fans have voted them in, and everybody's looking to lay it down.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to award those 4 title event things there for the Golden Crank Awards. They'll be coming up a little bit later in the show. We're going to have some great racing coming at us. I'm just really super excited about being part of this broadcast and being able to see all of the action that's coming on and bring it to you fans at home.
That's exactly right. For all the fans at home, we are watching everything that you are. We're sitting in a little booth here at the Grand Nationals. We got a big TV in front of us, so we're seeing the exact same show you are. It looks like we got the Elite Men getting ready to go out right now and do their intro. You obviously just saw Elise the Beast. The stands erupted when she walked down, but now our men are going. We have a really big French contingent with Amadou Mir. You see Damien Godet, Amadou giving us a little dance. And now we got, looks like, of our USA boy, young gun Sean Gain, making it into the semi tonight. And I'm looking forward to see if he can go from semi Sean to main event Sean. He's been making a ton of elite semis, but I think it's time he jumps in that main event.
Oh, yeah, he's got some speed. You got to get that right line and bring it around that track. And like you said, this track has got a lot of great elements to it. It's going to be neat to see how they pull this all together.
Yeah, I agree. And on the elite men's side, this is probably one of the hardest elite men races we've had in years. Usually when you get to this point of the year, the European guys, they're taking some time off. They're in off-season mode. But we have the Dutch team here. We have the French team here. We have all your Americans. It looks like on the screen right now, Canadian Tori Nyhog. This is a mini world championship here today, and there's going to be some fast racers, a lot of prize money, A lot's going to be going down this evening.
Oh, absolutely. All across the board, you know, when you look down through your A Pro and you look across all of these groups, we got riders from Japan, France. They're coming in from Great Britain. It's going to be just a show to be shown all across the world, man. I hope everybody's tuning in wherever you're at.
Yeah.
You know?
You've got Hungary, you've got Spain, you've got Japan. Like the list as I'm going through these motos that are in front of us, like we're struggling with some of these names. I mean, we've got an international field in front of us right now.
Yeah, absolutely. You just saw Corbin Sherraw come walking out. The crowd's going wild. I'm sure we got a huge crowd out there. They're all just got the hair standing on their arms, and they're going great. Here comes Connor Fields walking it on out, your gold medalist this last year.
The golden boy. And last but not least, your current USA BMX #1 pro, coming from France, Joris Daudet, looking to defend that title, and more importantly, three-peat. The only other rider in history that has done this in the pro class is Bubba Harris, and we have the opportunity to tie history tonight with Joris winning his 3rd in a row pro title.
Oh, it's going to be great. He's the second Frenchman to be the #1 pro in America. His boss, Christopher Levesque, the owner of Chase Bicycles, is the other.
That's what's really cool is Joris is doing it, and he's got his boss Christoph that's kind of already been here and done that. So it's going to be really cool. But you know, I mean, how cool would it be to see our man Connor bring it back home?
Oh, it'd be great.
Yeah. So it looks like we're about getting ready here to get the festivities rolling, and what better way than to start things off with the national anthem?
Oh, absolutely, folks.
So it looks like we're going to cut things over here in just a minute. It looks like she's getting all set up and ready to go. And we're going to get the race started here with the national anthem here in just a minute. Yeah, country music recording artist Shannon Silva waving to the fans.
Yeah, folks at home, buckle up. It's going to give you goosebumps if you've never heard her sing before.
Not only is she a country star sensation, she's also a BMX racer herself.
Yeah, absolutely. Thrown down in the AM classes earlier today, and now back to sing us the national anthem.
All right, here we go. All right, Kevin, it looks like the national anthem is done. We're starting to get our A Pro stage up. It's going to be really exciting.
Oh, my gosh. This is going to be just wonderful. We got them getting set to go. This is A Pro Semi-Main. That's going to be coming up, folks. We hope you got the popcorn ready and you're sitting on the edge of your chair because we are going to see some flying action coming down the track.
Yeah, we want to see it. Send us some photos. We want to see photos of you guys hanging out on the couch, everybody watching at home. We obviously have an awesome crowd here in the stands. But let's see what you guys are doing at home. Send us some photos of you guys hanging out.
Yeah, we'll see where you're looking along from all around the world. See the furthest distance away. Who's tuned in from the furthest point from Tulsa, Oklahoma?
There we go. There we go. We know we got plenty of fans all over the USA, but I think we're getting pretty national and international on this event as well. Yeah, it's going to be a good one, man. It's going to be a good one. I'm really looking out of this first one. I think Justin Kinman, obviously Cam Moore is a good one. Those are two of my picks on there, but we're going all over with Theo Chappelle coming from France. I mean, who's your standouts in this first round?
Yeah, I think Kinman is going to be a strong runner. He's been out of the Netherlands, and he's been looking good all day. Cam Moore coming up, like you talked about, he's up for one of them, Rookie Pro of the Year, so we're going to have things really dialed up today.
All right, Kevin, who do we have in this gate number 1 here, the A-Pro class?
Coming at you out of this first semi-main. Rolling at you on the 197 bike, getting it done out of Australia. We got Matt Kaversky on the 243 bike out of the Netherlands. We have Justin Kim on the 271 bike, get it done for Factory Yes out of Chapel Hill, North Carolina. We have Cameron the Dirt Devil Moore on the 159 bike, get it done out of Australia for Throwdown. Hayden Fletcher on the 697 bike out of Hungary. We got Benis Bukai on the 112 bike, get it done out of Rock Hill, South Carolina for Supercross BMX. KJ Romero on the 690 bike out of France. We got Theo Chappelle, and on the 268 bike out of Greener, South Carolina for Factory Tackle Box, Christopher White.
All right, here we go. This, if we're in the stands right now, we tell everybody, shh. And we hear that cadence going. And wait for the gate to drop. And bam, gate goes down. Moto number 1, A-Pro, coming on the inside. We're looking for Kinman and Chappelle coming around that first turn. Looks like it's going to be Theo Chappelle leading the way up front. Kinman back there in the 2, Australia. Matt Kraveski in that 3. And we're looking for throwdown colors of Hayden Fletcher in that 4th spot. But we got a good battle. What do we got, Kevin?
Well, we got Chappelle on the top side. He gets clean through that decision maker. Kim sitting on that 2 spot as they bring it on back around the home slice. Down that hip turn, it's going to go Chappelle, Kim, and 1 and 2 as they score them up the first 2 spots. The top 4 going in out of that semi-main.
Oh, man, that was a tight one. That definitely was a tight one. Coming in Moto number 2, we got Eddie Clerté doing it for Sun Bicycles coming out of France. The 462 out of Australia, Max Cans. 107 on the plate, doing it for Speed Pedalers, USA, Elijah Juan Davis. Doing it for Gordy's Bicycles out of Mesa, Arizona, Lane Gaynor. Tristan Tour de Biza from Yes BMX out of Paris, France. Then we got USA rider Jordan Miranda for Factory Free Agent, doing it for the Bakersfield crew. And another rider out of Japan, Daichi Yamaguchi for Yes BMX. And Asuma Nakai, Daylight, another Japanese rider. We got an international field on this one, Kevin.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be a good one. You can't count out Elijah Juan Davis sitting in the inside for Speed Pedalers. He's had some good laps today, too.
All right, who are we looking for on this one?
Oh, I think it's going to be a good one here. We can see if Elijah Juan can get off the gate. He can pull it on forward as that gate comes down. Here he comes down into turn number 1. Oh, that lead rider looks like they got it running out of the corner right now on the point. Looks like it is going to be that 462. That's going to be Cans. Cans up top. He's got it rolling on around. He's going to take that right side all day long as he takes and punches it up over that decision maker. Cans on the point.
We got Max Cans lead the way out of Australia. We got Eddie Clerté in that 2. Elijah Juan Davis in the 3. It looks like it's going to be Yes BMX colors in that 4th place position. At the line, we got Max Cans leading the way, and it looks like Lane Gaynor is just going to miss out on that one.
Oh, that was a good battle as they got going down that front side straightaway. It's about being smooth, as you would know, getting over top of those jumps. You know, you're taking a few laps around the track, so, you know, as they get on up down that front side straightaway, we're going to have the Vet Pro coming up.
Christian Besserine has dominated Vet Pro since he entered in 2012, winning 4 out of 5 cups in the class. Dr. Holeshot certainly knows how to win, especially when it counts. This year he's got some serious competition from Michael Weatherford, who is not afraid of anyone once the gate drops. Can he put a stop to Christian's winning ways? The first title chase of the evening starts here.
Oh, man, it's going to be good. You can feel that Vet Pro title chase, and it looks like they're both in the same semi together. Who do we got in this first Vet Pro semi?
On this first one, coming at you on the 57 bike, we got Corey Stafford for DK Bicycles. On the 100 bike for Throwdown, we got Christian Bessarine. On the 70 bike, get it done out of San Antonio, Texas, Howard Johnson. The 8 bike, we're going to have Michael Weatherford for J&R Bicycles. The 24 bike for Aurora, Colorado, we got Jesse Burks. On the 11 bike, getting it done out of Orlando, Florida, we got Rocky Luciano. The 48 bike, getting it done out of Pflugerville, Texas, Jason Crouch. And on the 44 bike, out of Medellin, Colombia, Alexander Rico.
Oh, there we go. This is going to be a good one. We've got another international affair with some riders coming all over, as well as a track operator out of the Austin, Texas crew in the inside. But I'm going to be looking for, obviously, Christian, Weatherford, and I think Stafford is going to be my top 3 in this one I'm going to pick.
Yeah, so, absolutely.
All right, it looks like everybody's standing up, getting ready. Nerves are high. Let's see what we got. All right, bam, gate goes down one more time. Coming down that first straightaway, Throwdown colors one more time. It's going to be Dr. Holshot leading the way in and out of that first turn. We got Dr. Holshot, Christian Bessarine up front, Mike Weatherford in the 2, and DK Bicycles, Corey Stafford in that 3. But here comes the decision maker. 2 guys going in, everybody else going the other way.
Oh, yeah, Bessarine getting clean around the top side with Weatherford as they bring it back. You can see that is such an advantage if you can get clean. As Bessarine and Weatherford bring it on back, it looks like it is going to be Stafford trying to hold on as he went to the left. He'll grab a spot. Oh, and at the line, it looked tight for that 4th spot. We'll have to see what they come up with.
Oh, yeah, that was a tight one, but it was kind of exactly what we called. 2 guys going through the pro section. They easily are going to walk into the main event, and the race right now is for that 3 and 4. And in the gate, next gate, Moto number 2, Vet Pros. We got your national number 6, TNT. Tim Knipe doing it for Primal BMX. We got Tygo Diaz out of Georgia. The number 12, James Carter. Number 66, Supercross BMX, Kent Fallon. 43, Benjamin Powell for ABC Detailing. National number 10, Zachary Barron for Factory Free Agent. Regilo Aprecido from Spain. And the national number 22 of Byron Patterson for Factory Pickle Juice.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be a good run down the track. Now, Knipe had some great laps today. You know he's going to take it to the right side and put it through that decision maker, so we're going to see how this comes down. Now, fans at home, to those that you don't know, if you look right underneath the end, there's a light, and that's the exact same light that the riders are looking at the bottom of the starting hill. So as that starts to go, you can see the snap of the cadence and what they're doing coming off the gate. So that's something that they got up there for you at home, so you can see what the riders are looking at when they react to the gate.
So we can see who's late and not. All right, Kevin, I'm going to let you take this first part of this one. Let's see what we got.
We got Knipe. He's going to come in out of that inside gate number 3. Looks like he's getting ready to go as that drops on down. Now he's got a little pop, but he's got some company coming down the outside. He gets into corner number 1. Supercross colors coming on that 2 spot. That's going to be Fallon. Knipe and Fallon getting out on the go as they take it down that second straightaway. Little double manual up into turn number 2, the Tulsa turn, and there he goes through the decision maker.
Oh, here things split up. We're going to see TNT easily make it through this straightaway, and he's going to nab himself a spot in that main event. But what we got to look for is the 2, 3, and 4. Looks like we got Supercross colors Ken Fallon, followed by James Carter in that 3 spot. It's going to come down to the line for that 4 spot. Looks like it's going to be maybe another 10 on that one with Zachary Barron. I think that's who I'm going to call in that top 4. All right, so we're going to jump into our next pro title video.
It's been a long year for the 2 title contenders in the women's pro class. Brooke Crane dominated early, but was sidelined with an injury in May. Defending champion Elise Post got off to a slow start, but has been dominant from mid-year on. Both ladies have the potential to make history on Tulsa tonight. Brooke is fighting for the first pro title of her career, while Elise is attempting to better her former foe, Dominique Daniels, with her 6th pro title and 10th national title. Get ready, Tulsa. The final showdown of the year begins right now.
Standout's been Felicia Stansel. She's been really impressing me, riding really good, and we got a couple other Haro riders in there as well. Looks like we're waiting for that call. Everybody's standing up. We get those hips back. Oh, here we go. Let's see what we got. All right, there we go. Gates coming down, looking for it on the inside. It's going to be Brooke Crane, but Stephanie Hernandez with a nice big hole shot coming into that first turn. It's going to be Brooke Crane. Haro Rockstar Colors leading the way, followed by Royalty BMX coming out of Venezuela with Stephanie Hernandez in that 2. Flying Felicia back there in the 3. Bailey Cortman rounding out that top 4. Bring it home, Kevin.
Well, we got Crane on the top side. Get it done for Haro Pro Max, and she takes it around that backside. They're going to take that step double up into that last turn as they round that corner. Again, looking for the top 4 to go on. We got Crane coming back at us with Hernandez. It's going to go Stansel and Cortman trying to hold on, going to pick up that final transfer in out of that first semi-main.
Oh, man, it looks like Zoe Fleming just missed the cut on that one. That one was going to be coming down to the wire for her. Unfortunately, she didn't make it, but we got the next moto locked and loaded, getting ready to go. And coming out of Chula Vista, California, via Australia, your answer Renan, Lauren Reynolds, followed by GT Bicycles coming out of Utah. Sophia Foresta. We got Rachel Mydock out of Phoenix, Arizona. Oh, my girl Ashley Verhagen. She's a longtime rider, always looking good. That's one of our top 5 rookie or pros of the year. Shaylin Reno for Full Tilt. Drew Meckelson for Factory Yes. Rachel Jones for Answer Renan. But last and not least, your UCI World Champion, USA BMX Multi-Pro Champion out of Chula Vista via Minnesota, Elise the Beast Post, coming out of gate number 1, Kevin.
Oh, she's got that inside line, and she's going to snap that down, try to control that corner and get things on around. This is going to be a great one as they are getting set to go right now. They're starting to set on up. You can see them coming up. You can look at the riders up on the gill. They're just kind of getting all settled in as they get ready to go, and here comes the cadence.
I'm calling gate 1, 2, and 3. All 3 of those girls are bringing the heat, so it's going to be good.
Oh, yeah, Foresta's got the stars and bars on her arm. She's got some skill as they take it on at us down that front side straightaway. The Beast is out on the point. She's taking it on into the turn. Oh, look out. Looks like it was going to be in the inside line. Reynolds trying to pull it on back at us. Going to be Post and Reynolds 1 and 2 coming on at us. Supercross colors that's sitting on the go. That looks like as they drive it on back. But Post, someone's just going to go Reno. Reno taking it to Maker. Oh, can she get it? No, but Post comes around.
Oh, man, that was phenomenal. Shaylin Reno going for it. Unfortunately, not going to make it through, but easily cruising through that last corner. We've got Elise making it to the main event, followed by Lauren Reynolds, Sophia Foresta, and at the line, yeah, I think that was Yes Colors. That was a close one. Looks like Ashley Verhagen taking a bit of a spill, unfortunately, so she's going to get picked up. Shaylin Reno's going to finish walking through the sand on that pro section.
The pro title chase has come down to the final battle between 3 men. Reigning 2-time champion Joris Daudet, newly crowned world champion Corbin Sherrod, and Olympic gold medalist Connor Fields. Sherrod is the long shot of the group, but as we've seen in the past, anything can happen here at the Grands. Can Connor Fields become the first American champion of this decade? Or will Joris make history and become only the 2nd man to ever win 3 titles in a row? It's time to drop the gate!
Oh my gosh, I had goosebumps listening to that. That was amazing. Like they said, this is the USA BMX Grand Nationals. Anything can happen in this title chase, and this proves it right here. Look up at this gate. The men's semi, we have some of your 3 biggest contenders lining up in gate 1, 2, and 3. Let's go through this first one. Coming out of gate number 1. Out of Henderson, Nevada, doing it for Chase Bicycles, your Olympic gold medalist. We got Connor Fields in gate number 2. 44 Supercross. Via Australia, Anthony Dean, other title contender. Red Bull Chase Colors out of gate number 3. Your current USA BMX number 1, Joris Daudet. Another Chase rider. Chase is stacking the deck. We got Roman Mahu on this one. 49 bike, Factory S Squared, Tori Nyhog. Coming out of France, doing it for Dig. We got Damien Godet. And we have the 380 bike of Anderson Philo, and coming out of the outside, another France rider on Sun Bikes, Amadou Mir.
Oh, they're getting set as they're setting it. The cadence getting ready to go. Gate snaps down, front side pull. Here it comes down the track on the inside. Looks like Dean and, oh yeah, Dean. He's got the whole shot. Gonna be Fields. Fields and Day on the punch. They're trying to take it. Looks like we dropped a couple as they take it on down the decision maker. It's gonna be Dean. Dean on the point. He's got Fields running.
Oh man, exactly what we wanted to see. Lean, mean Anthony Dean leading the way into that last corner, followed by a pack of chase riders. It looks like it's gonna be Connor Fields, Joris Dode, and Amadou Mir sneaking in there, and the title chase continues. Let's watch that. Maybe not a replay. Oh, we do get a replay. Good. This is what I couldn't wait to see. Watch that first straightaway if we get to see it. The racing action was tight. Anthony got a phenomenal start. Joris tucked back a little bit, trying to hang on. He was in a survival mode down that first straightaway, looking to make something happen in that first turn. Oh, man, and he did it.
Oh, absolutely. You know, it was about getting to that main event. They want to get those laps in. So, you know, once Deed come out so fast and started horsing it down the field, they were all looking for their line. They just wanted to stay in that top 4 and get a shot. Looks like we've got ourselves that semi number 2 coming at you. We got the World 2 bike, Sylvian Andre rolling. The 24 bike, a Corbin Shara. Going to have the 279 bike, a Trent Jones getting it done out of New Zealand. We got the 313 bike out of the Netherlands. That's going to be Niki Kieman. We got the World 8 bike rolling out of France. It's going to be Jeremy Rouchel. The 21 bike, get it done out of Santa Fe, California. That's going to be Sean Gain. The 54 bike, get it done out of Buda, Texas. That's Tanner Sebesta. And the 974 bike out of France, that's going to be Roman Maet.
Oh, man, this is a good one. I'm looking for Sylvain Corbin on the inside. I'd love to see Sean Gain get in there as well. He's a local Chula Vista boy. He's putting in the hard work, always going fast. It might be his time to make it in here, but man, T-Bone, Tanner Sebesta, another quick rider. He knows what to do as well.
I think it's going to all come down to as they get set to go off the gate, you can hear the cadence starting to go. They're starting to pop up.
All right, everybody's standing up. And here we go, waiting for that call, waiting for the gate to drop. And the gate goes down. We saw those lights go off coming down the first straightaway. Look, we're looking for Neat coming from the inside, but your UCI World Champion Corbin Shara leading the way out of the first turn. Neat Kimmin in that 2. We got Sylvain Andre in that 3. Trent Jones rounding out that top 4, and it's going to be a battle all the way to the finish line.
Oh yeah, here they go through that decision maker. Shara out in a hurry. He's not looking back. Kimmin and Andre battling it out as they take out that final turn, coming back home. It's going to be Shara, Andre, Kimmin, and a box ride coming through
of Trent Jones taking that 4th place. Oh, that was a tight one. We saw Corbin Shara. He's looking good for those main events. That was a phenomenal lap.
Absolutely. As they get that set, now you think about that main event, what that is going to mean. Now you start to shuffle that rack across the gates through 3 rounds of racing.
Yeah. Woo! We've got all of our title guys in there.
On your side. What do you think?
We're almost there. On the jingle, though, Brad, I want to feel it right here.
Mm-hmm. Like here in the chest?
No, your heart.
Heart.
In your heart. Yes! Close. Close. We're almost there. Almost.
Basically got it, right?
Basically almost, but you're doing great.
What did I just get into? Nothing.
Coaching has always gone hand in hand with my racing. Even when I was at the top of the elite class, I've always been a coach. And a facility like this is what we've been looking for our entire life. We had 5 trainers here this weekend with 11 kids. The progression that these kids go through in one weekend is just absolutely insane. We push and we push and we push. But at the same time, the smile on the kids' faces when they're done pushing, that's what it's all about.
guys are out here just to have a good time and put on a good show, you know?
Oh, absolutely. You can look. You see they got them all costumed up. They're getting ready to go. This is going to be moto number 1 of our side hack. Going to take 2 of them into a semi-main event. Got the Alto Wrecking Crew coming at you. Pistolisi in the crew. We got Factory Pickle Juice with Taylor and Wing. We got the Gladiators from Ghiatti and Ghiatti. And then last but not least, we got Neil and O'Connor getting ready on the outside as they get set for Moto 1 of Side Hack Racing.
So Neil and O'Connor, they must have no factory ride. Everybody else has a big sponsor supporting them. So we got our privateer team.
Oh, yeah, and you know, if you've never watched Side Hack Racing before, folks, you are going to be in for a treat. You got the main driver on there that's going to be doing the pedal power, and then you got the pusher and the passenger sitting on the side trying to help you pump on up and over.
All right, who do we got coming down the first straightaway? We're going to be looking for on the inside. Looks like that 91. Who do we got on that inside, Kevin? We don't even have those right numbers on here.
It looks like they got the Gladiators coming on at you on that front side. Ghiatti and Ghiatti. Oh, they got a little bit woolly and wild on that one. Then the Alto Wrecking Crew sitting on the 2 spot as the Gladiators all going old school. Got that Roman look to them as they take it down that long backside. Alto Wrecking Crew, they're coming on. I don't know if you can get a side hack around as they take it into that last turn. Oh, looks like they might be losing part of their chariot.
Where was the pro section? I was waiting for one of them to hit the decision maker. Look at Alto coming through.
Look at that move. No, they overshot, and the Gladiators are coming back. And the Factory Pickle Juice almost squeezed in. But the Gladiators and the Alto Wrecking Crew with a crisscross in the last corner. Going on.
Man, what a show in that last turn. Pickle Juice just mixing out. They were looking to make something happen. Looks like in this next moto, we got Factory Fall Risk Racing, Speed Peddlers. Who do we got in the rest of the group? Only one more rider. Shaz Fizzle and Anderson on that one.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be coming at you as they get ready to go for the MM1.
Who do we got? Gate coming down. You take this one, Kevin.
Yeah, here they come down the track. Oh, that lead group almost tipping sideways. They got the MM1 sitting on that 2 spot as they bring it back at you down that second straightaway. Oh, they're rocking and rolling up on the top side. They got the no number, but I got to believe that's Factory Fall Risk Racing as they got the FFR on the front of the bike as they take it. Now they're doing a little bit of peek back to see where the rest of the crew is at. It looks like it's going to be Speed Peddlers. Here comes the decision maker. They're going for the sand trap. Oh, and they're checking back, and they're doing a little beach running. I don't think that's working out so good for them.
And that's the best part of this. We're just out here having a good time. That's what side hacks are about, putting on a show. Maybe they're going to hang out in the sand, work on their tan. You know, it looks like they're stuck in there for a little bit, so they're going to be hanging out. But it looks like we got Factory Fall Risk Racing. They're going to be moving on to the main event in that one.
Along with the MM1.
Followed by at the line. That's kind of like a privateer, little old school look. I kind of like their stuff that they have going on there.
Oh, absolutely. You can tell that, you know, folks at home, if you're watching, you should see the look on these people's faces. They come across the line. That is a lot of work, and they're looking a little bit spent when they get to the stripe.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think they're sprinting around. They're pulling another couple 100 pounds around, depending on who's on next to them. Looks like we got Factory Kuwahara, MJT Designs, and another Speed Peddler team on this one.
Speed Peddler are going to be running a couple. You know, they got 2 side hacks in the race this year. As they want to make sure they can cover their best. Maybe they're trying to take the whole podium, but you know, with one of them stuck in the beach, maybe this one's going to go up and over.
Well, yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope so. I think they might be trying to double dip on their team sheet tonight. All right, looks like we got the gate locked and loaded. They're standing up, ready to go. Coming down that first straightaway, we got ET on the plate on the inside. I'm guessing that's going to be Kuwahara looking for a hole shot. But on the outside, it's our photo man, MJT Designs, leading the way. Coming down that first straightaway and first turn, we got the NAG 1 side hack racers of MJT Designs. Hopefully somebody gets a photo. Look at that lean.
Oh, they were really carving hard to get on up and around the top side. You can see the muscle they're throwing down to get to the rhythm. Speed Peddlers again going into the beach, trying to get up and over the decision maker.
But I don't think that one's going to happen on this one. Unfortunately, those side hacks are too much. They're just looking to hang in the sand with some friends.
Yeah, MJT got it going on as they bring it back home. They're going to punch it on through in the one side of it, along with the Kuwahara crew.
And it looks like that's going to be a few more of our side hack racers. We got one more. Who's the last in our side hack racers today, Kevin?
Yeah, coming at the fourth moto, we are going to have Powers Bike Shop got an entry with Powers and Rice. They are going to have the Answer Renton crew. That's going to be Hammond and Mason. We got Let's Get Fired Up coming at you with Seneca and LeSueur.
Oh, they just want the fans to get hyped up. Oh, look, they're fighting on the gate a little bit. Powers, we got a wrestle match. How about the guys on the inside? I think they were cruising around world champs this year dressed up. There's some fans for sure.
Oh, we've got some speed ones up there. We got Hammond and Mason getting ready to go. You know, that's going to be Dustin Hammond. He is one speedy, fast cat. We're going to get him on the driver of that and see what he can do.
So we got, is that Let's Get Fired Up on the inside, but it looks like, who do we got? Answer Renton taking the whole shot. Powers Bike Shop's back there in the 2. Who can hang on to it through the rest of the track, and will we see any decision makers this time? That's what it's going to be all about. But we got a lot of number 1 side hacks. Everybody's got a number 1 on the play, Kevin.
Yeah, I know, and it looks like they're coming at us. They're costumed down. It looks like that's going to be Shag and Scooby coming at you down the front of that rhythm section as they've got to drive it in. That's the Answer Renton crew. As they bring it around, Powers sitting on that 2 spot.
An honorable mention for Let's Get Fired Up for, I'm sure, absolutely hyping up the crowd back there in the 3. But Renton, Decimal George, he's got these guys on the team sheet, so they need to win for the team sheet. Looks like they're going to cruise it on in. We got the Answer Renton guys taking the number 1, followed by Powers Bike Shops. They're going to be our next qualifier in that 2nd place.
All right, so that's going to do it. That's going to be the crew that are moving on into the semi-main events for the side hack. It did not work, this decision maker, for either of the 2 crews from Speed Peddler, but we'll see. There was some fast cats out there. Maybe they're going to hit the NOS and try to punch it up and over when they get to that semi-main event.
The 2017 Golden Crank Pro of the Year top 5 nominees are Corbin Shara, Connor Fields, Shaylin Reno, Anthony Dean, Elise Post,
and your 2017 winner of the Pro of the Year award, as voted on by you, the membership of USA BMX. This is the 3rd Golden Crank Award for this Pro of the Year. She's also been Rookie Pro of the Year. Please welcome to the stage Elise Post. This is her 3rd Golden Crank Award. Her first ever Rookie Pro of the Year back in 2006, 11 years ago. Where are you, Elise? We got some more hardware to add to your trophy room.
She's coming right there behind you, BA.
Here she comes. Welcome to the stage, your 2017 Pro of the Year, silver medalist for USA, Elise Post. Congratulations, Elise.
Wow, I really wasn't expecting this one. Normally there's some sly, hey, come check it out over here, what's going on? But nothing this time, so sorry I was late. But I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who voted, and it's a really, really huge honor to bring this award back to Willoughby Post household for the past 3 years in a row. I think that's a true testament to the loyalty of our supporters.
Your top 5 nominees for the 2017 Golden Crank Rookie of the Year are Sophia Foresta, Kristen Long, Alec Bob, Cameron Moore, Zoe Fleming,
Bicycles, Alec Bob. 2017 has been a great year for Alec, who won the UCI Worlds in Rock Hill in 1724 to men. Alec has stood on the A-Pro podium 3 times this year, with his big win coming at the Lone Star Nationals in his home state of Texas, and my home state too. Alec attends Marion University on a cycling scholarship, and is a former recipient of the BMX Hall of Fame Scholarship Award as well. Does anybody see Alec out there? He's not here. Oh, he's coming down. Okay, okay. I was just...
All A-Pros to staging, A-Pros to staging. A-Pros to staging immediately. A-Pros, all A-Pros to staging.
Here he comes. Welcome to the stage, your 2017 Rookie Pro of the Year, Alec Bob. Congratulations, Alec.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sure you have some people you'd like to thank, Alec.
I just want to say, 3 years ago, I would have never thought I'd be in this position, winning a world title last year and having the support of all my past sponsors, also with my first factory sponsorship, free agent with the team I ride with now, my family, all the track uppers that have helped me, people have helped me get to races, helped me hang out on the couch for the weekend, and I just truly appreciate it. I'm more than thankful. I've been off the bike for the past 3 months, wasn't able to race this weekend, but just more than happy to be in this position. Thank you guys so much for voting for me. It's really, thank you.
That's awesome, Alec. Congratulations. All right, back to you, Eric.
Oh boy, good stuff. One more time for Alec Bob, you guys. One more time for Alec Bob, Elise Post.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
you see the sign?
When I needed to jumpstart sales.
Build attendance for an event.
Help people find their way. Fast Signs designed new directional signage.
And got them back on track. Get started at fastsigns.com.
coming out with a charge and who's going to be a little bit of off the mark, maybe running a little bit late to get caught napping up on the hill.
Oh, yeah, all right. It looks like we're getting going here. Do you want to take the first half of this one? I'll jump on the second half, Kev.
Oh, yes, here we go. This is going to be a good one. Look for the 100 bike for Throwdown.